So this is going to be a continuation from the video I made yesterday, which was pretty short and kind of quick, and this one will probably be quick too. But I just wanted to kind of elaborate a little bit on what I said, what I was saying in the topic of the inferiority complex. And if you pay attention to yourself and if you pay attention to yourself and like really closely, and you monitor your thoughts and you monitor the actions and the feelings that the actions elicit, you'll notice that if you have integrated with an inferiority complex, you'll notice a constant self-doubt in everything. It could be the simplest task or the most mundane thing that so many people have done and continue to do, and all this sort of thing, like a regular thing that you wouldn't think twice about in normal day-to-day life, or the average person wouldn't think twice about. And you'll hear this nagging little voice telling you that you're not good enough to do that you can't do this, that you can't do that. And when you feel these things, you have to take an active role in managing them, managing your mind, not allowing the spirit of the lower self, of the false consciousness, to disrupt you or derail you or hinder you or create all of these ghosts of fear in your mind that are going to prevent you from engaging in these things that are going to allow you to manifest your ultimate self, because that's ultimately what's happening. The inferiority complex that began to take root in childhood and has ever since then been putting those roots deeper and deeper into your spirit is preventing your ultimate self, your highest consciousness, from manifesting. And so just pay attention to these things that you want to do and these things that you think throughout your day, and you'll notice this little voice, this little doubtful voice that we all have, some stronger than others, trying to tell you that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that why even try because you're gonna fail, you're not up to that level. All of these sort of things that are just illusions that will dissolve into nothing when you press them. They have no strength, they have no character, they will fall, they will dissolve into nothing. But the illusion of the tremendousness that they possess is there. So they are tremendously, they are of a tremendous stature, because you have the proper orientation of mind and spirit and emotion to become enchanted by them. And the paper tigers pretty much. But that's the thing, is that you can't take a passive role and allow these things to, because that's how they got that way in the first place. Because when you're a child, you don't have the wherewithal to insert yourself into the equation, disrupt it and dissolve it, and prevent it from sinking further and further into your subconscious. So you have to insert yourself actively and use the principle of autosuggestion, repetition, keep repeating these things to yourself, notions that are contrary to the ones of the inferiority complex. That's the only way that you're going to reverse that trend and strip your spirit of those low-level vibrations that are keeping you in shackles. So I want to make this video because a lot of people struggle with this, and I have my issues with it as well, and it's completely illogical, and it doesn't serve. It really doesn't serve to engage in it. So pay close attention to that, monitor your thoughts, stand guard to your subconscious, stand vigilant guard, and take an active role in what you allow to pass through, and what vibrations and what narratives and ideologies you will feed with energy, knowingly or unknowingly. Break the chain and make a concerted effort to do this, because it's not going to change if you lapse in your responsibility to monitor yourself and your thoughts and all of these things. And know that each time you push yourself through your fears and you confront these things and you show yourself that they're actually nothing, you become stronger and they become weaker. And thus the next thing that you do, you're stronger in the face of that as well, because things don't become easier, you just become stronger. So keep that in mind as well. I might elaborate further on this video as well, but that's that's what I wanted to say for the most part. Pay attention to all of these voices in your head that are telling you, that are trying to prevent you from doing that which you know to be, feel to be your duty. And the fears that you have to lean into, they must be leaned into. So check out my other videos, like this video, leave your comments, your suggestions, your feedback, subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate that. Anything you want my advice on, my perspective on, leave it. And if I can lend some uplifting words or tough love, whatever the case may be, I'll be happy to do that. Check out my other channel, Ray Rivera. I do music and art. Subscribe there as well. Stay tuned for more. Pay close attention to the name of this channel. Watch the video that corresponds to it. And